This is the tree that I said was going to come down today, but it was like, probably a few months ago. What we're going to try to do today is just drop that top part, nasty part off, and then later on, a different day, cut those other little pieces off the back, then tie a rope about it, pull it down from the trunk. The first step we're going to do is we're going to attach the rope to the tree with this, or the tree to the ladder with this rope, because I'm just nervous, I'll admit it. Then we'll get going. Okay, we got this knot and this hook around the tree, and I've decided to tackle some of that nasty stuff in the back first with the pole saw. Okay, we got some of that junk down with the pole saw. We've raised the ladder and re-secured it, pulled out the base a little bit based on some reading I did. And now I'm going to try to get up there and start working on other stuff up there. I'm using this rope. I'm going to carry this rope up there with me. When I'm there and I'm stable, that's when I want to pull up the chainsaw. It's electric. If it's gasoline, you want to start on the ground, use the rope. But I still don't want to climb the ladder. Carrying the chainsaw, I was going to use this rope to pull it up when I get there. Here we go! There's my saw down here. Here's the tree up here. I'm a little bit nervous, so I went ahead and took the side of the rope that was not on the saw. This one is how I'm going to pull the saw up, right? Which I might have to figure out the cables, and secured the ladder up top. I really wish I had a branch. I might be able to get that branch, just get it on both sides, because I don't want to fall today. We got around that limb there, got it tied here, got around that cut off limb there and tied there. Glad I didn't cut that off any shorter. And so I feel secure about the ladder. These knots I learned are variations of knots I learned when I was younger in Scouts. And so a good knot is one that is easy to tie, does this job, and is easy to untie. So that was the aim of all these knots. So the ladder's secure, and Austin will be out here helping in just a minute. I think I'm gonna get a harness. I got a harness, and you tough guys can make fun of me all you want, but I got more to live for than trying to cut down a tree. So, and a little bit nervous, so I'm gonna get a harness. We'll be back. I got this brick on the end of a rope. I got this harness, right, and on the other end, the rope's going through my harness. The other end is at the top of the tree up there. So I'm gonna climb up there, throw the brick over that tree, and then Austin's gonna like hold the rope and then not let me fall if I fall, or not let me fall too far, and just tighten up the slack. I wish I had what's it called? An figure eight and a diaper, but we're not really doing rock climbing here, so hopefully everything will go all right. Wish me luck. I don't believe in luck. There's my man Austin on the safety rope, and I'm in the tree. We're gonna cut a couple of these down and then decide how far we want to go. I'd like to get the thing off today. We'll find out. One thing I've learned is I haven't been climbing enough trees in my 40s or my 30s. Look at that thing though. That's rotten. I'm not sure. I kicked a piece off earlier to prove that I couldn't stand on it. So I don't know how much of this tree is alive. It's still got leaves, although it's it's winter almost. So I don't know. If we the chain jumped on the Milwaukee and I couldn't fix it up here, so Austin's looking at getting the DeWalt one out. If we can't do that, I'm probably just gonna tie a rope right around there, and we'll just go with the original plan of pulling it from here and obviously getting the vet out of the way, making sure Michael's cars aren't there, and just pulling the whole thing down instead of trying to top off this piece. I just thought this would be a fun piece to do. We'll find out. I apologize you're missing all the action, but there's no way I'm going to try to film this while I'm cutting. But we're getting closer to be able to cut that, which is what the original goal was. So we'll see. As you may be able to see, right up there, you may not be able to see, that blue rope is tied up there along with the other colored rope. Right there. Yep, right there. So that's a good place to pull a tree down from if we decide not to chop the top from, because it's far enough towards this way it's far up high enough to where we should be able to get the leverage to keep the tree from falling into the power lines, which we don't want. But yeah, the DeWalt kept slipping, so I'm gonna take that apart, I guess. And then the Milwaukee chain slipped, so I don't know. We may go back, cut some more at it tomorrow. We'll just see.